Despite rising mortgage rates, housing demand remains strong, and I'll tell you what that means for people thinking about transacting in the next 6, 12, or 18 months next. If you get some value out of this or you like what you hear, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell for notifications, and if you want to schedule a call with our team, you can do that with the link in the comments. Demand is still strong despite rising mortgage rates. This is very interesting data here. I'm going to have Nick put up a chart that talks about mortgage purchase applications and the index around those. And what we can see is that when you look at where rates are, they were at 6% earlier in the fall. Now they're basically coming in at 7%. The 6 weeks since that started happening, we've seen 3 positive upticks in mortgage applications and 3 negative downticks in mortgage applications. So it's effectively neutral, which is a sign that there's a lot of demand in the market, which is good news, especially for sellers who are thinking about putting their home on the market in 2025. And for buyers, what that tells me is that you need to be ready to get into a competitive environment. It's not going to happen all the time. There will be competition out there as you head into the 2025 housing market. And a lot of the reasoning behind that is that when you look at the top 200 metro markets in the entire U.S., just over 50 of them, they're above pre-pandemic inventory levels. A lot of those homes are located in Texas, Florida, Sunbelt states, out west, down south. And then when you look at the other basically 3/4 of homes in those top 200 metro markets, Philadelphia, our marketplace in particular, is still 41% on the negative from where inventory was pre-pandemic. So you're seeing these signs of demand that are very real, because remember, when mortgage applications can get filed, you have to have an executed agreement of sale in place. And that means there's a deal that's come into play. There's a contract that's been agreed upon and executed. So we see that ultimate lead indicator is trending flat in a rising interest rate environment, when typically when rates go up, demand goes down. That's normally what happens. We're seeing it remain flat in a time seasonally where demand typically pulls back a little bit as we head into the holidays here. That's not been the case over the past 6 weeks. And we're seeing lower inventory than many other parts of the country. This is a recipe for rising prices in 2025, competition in 2025, and the importance of knowing the market inside and out for consumers that want to buy or sell. So if I'm a seller right now, what I'm looking at is, what's the competition look like in my neighborhood? Where's the market headed? And how can I be ready to take advantage of that wave of activity that I am very clear we're going to see in Q1 of 2025? Historically, we do see sales activity bump right after the first of the year. That means meeting with an agent now, understanding the trends in the market, see where prices are heading. Where prices are heading is usually indicative of pending sale asking prices, not necessarily sold prices from 3, 4, 5 months ago. If I'm a buyer right now, what I'm looking at is that demand is going to be there. That's clear from this mortgage purchase application index that's shared on the chart. I need to be ahead of the market. How can I win offers? How can I get ahead of homes and get into homes right away? When should I be starting my search process? Spoiler alert, the answer is now. Get a strategy session on the books so that you're in a spot where you can understand exactly what's going on in the market. So the reason for this video is that we're seeing early signs that prices will increase. Sales are projected to go up 9% in 2025, meaning the number of homes that have sold, and they're coming off the lowest level since 1995. And we're seeing that even in this seasonal time where there's historically a slowdown, demand's being very even-keeled, which is a good indicator of what's going to happen in Q1 and Q2. So in order to prepare, if you're a consumer watching this, start understanding the market. Meet with agents, plural. Talk to a whole bunch of people. Understand who the best fit's going to be and what they can do differently to help you sell or buy your home. Because the signs are there, and once you know what the data says, what the market's going to be like, you can adjust your decisions to get the house that you want or get your home sold.